Nice big inhale. And exhale. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. If we're just meeting for the first time, I am Abiola Abrams. You can find me throughout social media at Abiola TV. And this is Goddess Temple Wednesdays. Today we're going to be talking about judgment. Let me know in the comments if fear of judgment or speaking about judgment or being judged is something that you are wanting to talk about. Whew. But for now, we're going to just breathe. Let's just breathe and just get present. Some nice clearing. You can join me weekly on Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Facebook and Instagram at Abiola TV, or on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Hay House social channels, Facebook and Instagram. Facebook people, hit the share button and put some positivity on your timeline, and let's get this Goddess Temple party started. Whew, yes, I needed this. We needed this. I see you and I feel your energy. If we are just meeting for the first time, again, I'm Abiola Abrams. This is my new book, African Goddess Initiation, Sacred Rituals for Self-Love, Prosperity, and Joy. You can buy it. Actually, right now, it's everything's half price at hayhouse.com right now, but you can find it wherever you buy books. Yes, Goddess Leslie, seriously? Seriously. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As I said, we are talking about judgment today. Judgment is a topic that has been coming up a lot for you and for me. I know because I'm getting all of your messages. And just to let you know, you guys have been reaching out and asking me for a lot of advice. I'm going to be answering your questions on my social feeds and then an upcoming column. So keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Hello, Goddess Shay. Hello, Goddess Eva. Hello, Antoine Smith. Hello, Goddess Leslie. Hello, Goddess Maria. Hello, Goddess Michelle. Hello, Goddess Universal. Hello, Stanley. Hello, Nubian MDC. Yes. Okay. So some of the questions that you guys have been sending me about judgment lately have been someone who is wanting to, she is a woman and recently married to another woman, and she wants to bring her wife to a family wedding, and she's concerned about how the family will judge her. Someone else is dealing with family pressure again, and pressure from her husband, pressure from her spouse about weight gain, weight that she gained over and during COVID. Someone else said that they are from a devout Muslim family, and her family is afraid of meditation and yoga. And so she is dealing with judgment in that way. Someone else is dealing with judgment from her family. There are a lot of right-wing anti-vaxxers who are, and she is choosing for her and her of-age children to get vaccinated. And they are judging her about that. And they're saying, you don't know what's in the vaccine. And she told them, you don't know what's in hot dogs and you eat that. Someone Universal said, what about self-judgment? Ooh, in a job transition. Yes. So there is a lot of stuff about judgment. Goddess Eva says self-judgment for her as well. And I think, yes. So then next week, let's make sure to talk about that. Let's talk about more. Let's continue the conversation about self-judgment, because this week we are talking about how we show up in the world and feel judged by others. And this is a really powerful conversation, especially for people pleasers and recovering people pleasers. So if you don't know what a people pleaser is, or what the designation of people pleasing is, a person who considers themselves or is considered to be a people pleaser is someone who oftentimes puts other people's judgments and other people's opinions, OPO, above her own, or above his own, or their own opinions of themselves. So let me know, just type into the comments people pleasing if you've ever had any challenge with this. And if you have not, that is a great thing because I have, and many of us in this beautiful empathic circle absolutely have. Yes, Goddess Donna says it sounds like we're talking about a lot of shaming too. Absolutely. Judgment and shame go hand in hand, whether we're talking about judging ourselves or judging others. Judgment and shame is a big part of it. Yes, Universal. Universal says codependency is also a big part of it. Yes, to all of the above, all of the above. And so we're going to do some tapping on it. And then I'm going to be answering, as I said, the questions individually for the people who are needing individual guidance and individual help. One of my favorite mantras comes from the late, great Dr. Wayne Dyer, where he would say, "What you think of me is none of my business." What they think of me is none of my business. Type that in the comments if you can. I know it's a long statement. What you think of me is none of my business. And this is a challenge if you are someone who was taught to people please. If we look at children, their natural inclination is their own opinion. When they are feeling excited, woo, they're excited. When they're feeling sad, they cry. They are in touch with their own emotions and how they feel. And then little by little, that is socialized and trained out of us. And we're taught to value the opinions of others. We want to live independent of the good opinions of others. We're taught, well, what will the neighbors think? Well, if you wear that, if you do that, if you say that, what will people think? Yes, Goddess Maria, she says, especially when you have lost your inner compass. Yes, your inner compass is what is guiding you. Your inner compass is that still small voice. Your inner compass has nothing to do with other people's opinions of you. Goddess San says that the late, great Dr. Maya Angelou also used to say that, yes, what they think of you is none of your business. Another thing that is really helpful when it comes to this, yes, Goddess Soda Pop says, only concern yourself with what God thinks. Yes, absolutely. Another way to look at this, and this is a question that a teacher and coach shared with me years ago and was transformational for my life. And it relates to what Dr. Maya Angelou used to say as well. Ask yourself, is this mine? Is this stuff mine? Is this judgment mine? Is this opinion mine? No, it's not yours. So often the stuff that we are worried about, that we're concerned about, that we are agonizing about, that is living rent-free in our heads is not our stuff. It's not our stuff. Type into the comments, it's not mine. It's not your stuff. It's not your stuff, their opinion of you. It's not your stuff, how other people are seeing you. It's not your stuff. Goddess Danielle says, love it. Yes, it's not our stuff. And so if it's not yours, whose is it? If I give you a gift, if I give you this beautiful singing bowl and I say, ooh, hello, Goddess Soda Pop. Hello, Goddess Elisa. Hello, Goddess Eva. Hello, Goddess Clarissa. This is for you. And you don't accept it, to whom does it belong? If somebody gives you a gift and you don't accept it, whose is it? It's still theirs. It's their stuff. It's their opinion. It's their judgment. And the reason why so often that we take their stuff in is the self-judgment part of it. Another way that Dr. Maya Angelou used to put it is she used to say, just say to yourself, I'm not in it. I'm not in it. It's not of me. I'm not in it. That the people who are having this judgment, whatever the judgment is that they are projecting onto you, they would be having that judgment whether it was you, somebody next door, the cat, whoever, they would be having that judgment. You are not in it. It's not about you. It's not your stuff. It's not yours. So if they are giving you these gifts wrapped in strange wrapping paper, which are their opinions about, what was the list? Your body, about who you love, about your spirituality, about what you are doing for your own personal health and well-being, is not your stuff. Affirm that again. Type that in the comments. It's not my stuff. It is not your stuff. Yes, Goddess Soda Pop says people project their issues onto others. It's all a grand projection from us as well. Ooh, how so? Because the self-judgment that we have is the only part of it that allows us to take their judgment in. If what they were saying didn't somehow ring true in your body, or your fear of you wanting to be loved and accepted by them, whoever them is, the great them, the grand them, society, or the one person's opinion, or, the family, if you bring your wife to the wedding, what are they going to say? All of that is because of your own judgment and your own fears about yourself, your own judgments of, am I good enough? Am I enough? And I am here to tell you, my friends, if you showed up today, if you are within the sound of my voice, if you are within the energy of my heartbeat, you are enough. You are more than enough. You are outstanding. And that is why these folks are feeling the need to judge you, to constrain you, to show up and share their opinion about you and yourself. Yes, Goddess Alyssa, affirm it. I am enough. I am enough. It is not your stuff. And so don't allow it into your consciousness. There's no need to even have conversations with half of these folks. Now, I understand a long time ago, we grow and we evolve. So a few years ago, like 5 years ago, I would have just said, block them. Who cares? Don't go to the wedding. Don't talk to them, whatever it is. But we evolve, we grow and we evolve. And yes, there are some weddings or people that you care about or loved ones whose opinions matter to you. But it doesn't mean that you hold their opinion, their value judgments in higher esteem than you hold yourself. What does the still small voice tell you? What does your creator tell you? What is God's opinion of you? What does the divine think of you? You are loved. You are so loved because you are a drop of the divine. So what does the divine think of you? Ooh, that is powerful. Goddess Corey says, it's very hard when this negative energy comes from your children. I can't seem to throw it back. Well, no, you definitely don't want to throw it back to your children. But here's the beautiful thing, Goddess Corey, and thank you so much for courageously sharing that with us today. When we heal ourselves, okay, now this is powerful. Let's get this. When we heal ourselves, we heal those who came before and we heal those who are coming after. So for your children, the most powerful thing that you can do is heal yourself, is heal your judgment of yourself, is heal your opinion of yourself, is to stop belittling yourself, stop holding back from your own greatness, to show up for yourself and to be an example of divine self-love. To be an example of how to show up for yourself. to be an example of how to surrender, how to lay down the burdens, how to lay down the judgment, how to lay down the fear, and love yourself more, to love yourself greater, to love them greater. Goddess Maria says, if you've been shamed since childhood with parents or siblings who did not take responsibility for their own feelings, it is easy to, in order to survive, take it on yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. The biggest gift that we can give ourselves, the biggest gift that we can give others, the biggest gift that we can give the people we love, the biggest gift that we can give folks who we don't even know is to love ourselves deeper and to figure out every day what that means. You cannot love the Creator, that which made you, and hate yourself at the same time. Those two things cannot coexist. So the question then becomes, how can I love myself more? How can I love myself deeper? How can I release their opinions by healing myself, by knowing that my relationship, me, I and I, as the Rastafarians say, I and I, the relationship with you and you, I and I, the relationship with you and the divine, I and I, the relationship with you and divine consciousness is the only relationship that there is. The rest are mirrors of how we are seeing ourselves. And so I would suspect that because, you know, it is what it is when it comes to families, that there is also a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, as we're talking about when we're talking about these family relationships. So let's just do some tapping on it. Let's tap on it. Whew, let's tap on it. Just tap right here on the side of your hand. Karate chop point. And if you are unfamiliar with tapping and you're doing it today for the first time, you can Google it afterward and find out the science behind it afterward. You can Google Abiola and tapping. Look it up on my site, womanifesting.com, like manifesting.com, but womanifesting.com. Or you can look it up on YouTube. But for now, just do it. And if you're in a place where you can't tap, just continue to type the affirmations in the comments, all right? Whew. So let's just breathe and let's just tap. Let's just breathe and tap. Goddess Alisa says, Jah lives in me. Yes, God of many names. Whew. Repeat after me. I'm worried about what they think of me. I'm worried about what they think of me. I'm worried about what they think of me. Even though I'm worried about what they think of me, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I'm worried about what they think of me, I choose to love, honor, and cherish myself. Top of the head. These judgments. Eyebrow points. These judgments. Sides of the eyes. The way they're judging me. Under the eyes. These judgments. Under the nose. I'm worried about their opinions. Under the mouth. I'm worried about what they think of me. Collarbones. I'm worried about what they're saying about me. Under the arms. I'm worried about how they feel about me. Top of the head. What if they don't like me anymore? Eyebrow points. What if they don't love me anymore? Sides of the eyes. These judgments. Under the eyes. I'm scared that they won't love me anymore. Under the nose. I'm scared that they won't appreciate me anymore. Under the mouth. I'm scared of them talking badly about me. Collarbones. I'm scared of their opinion. Under the arms. What if they don't like me anymore? Top of the head. What if everybody's talking about me? Eyebrow points. What if I'm making a fool of myself? Sides of the eyes. What if I'm embarrassing myself? Under the eyes. What if I'm embarrassing my tribe? Under the nose. What if I'm embarrassing my loved ones? Under the mouth. What if I'm embarrassing my community? Collarbones. I don't want to play myself. Under the eyes. I don't want to play myself. Top of the head. I don't want to make a fool of myself. Eyebrow points. These opinions. Sides of the eyes. These opinions. Under the eyes. These judgments. Under the nose. What if I didn't care what they thought of me? Under the mouth. I wonder what would happen then. Collarbones. What if I wasn't worried about their judgments? Under the arm. I wonder what would happen then. Top of the head. I am a good person. Eyebrow points. I am a good person. Sides of the eyes. I am a good person. Under the eyes. And my creator loves me. Under the nose. My creator loves me. Under the mouth. So what else should matter? Collarbones. What else could matter? Under the arms. I am loved. Top of the head. And isn't that the most important thing? Eyebrow points. I am loved and I am love. Sides of the eyes. I am loved and I am love. Under the eyes. I am loved and I am love. Under the nose. So I'm freeing myself from their opinions. Under the mouth. I'm freeing myself from their judgments. Collarbones. What they think of me is none of my business. Under the arms. What they think of me is none of my business. Top of the head. What they think of me is none of my business. Eyebrow points. Because I'm not in it. Sides of the eyes. It's not my stuff. Under the eyes. Their judgment is not my stuff. Under the nose. Their judgment is not my stuff. Under the mouth. So I am releasing judgment. Collarbones. I'm releasing my attachment to their opinion. Under the arms. I'm releasing my attachment to their opinion. Top of the head. I'm releasing my attachment to my own opinions. Eyebrow points. I'm releasing my judgment of me. Eyebrow points. Sides of the eyes. I have no need to judge me. Under the eyes. My creator doesn't judge me. Under the nose. My creator just loves me. Under the mouth. So I'm choosing to love myself. Collarbones. I'm now choosing to love myself. Under the arms. I'm choosing to love myself more. Top of the head. And I am releasing judgment. Eyebrow points. I'm releasing my judgment of them. Sides of the eyes. I'm releasing my judgment of them too. Under the eyes. I'm releasing my judgment of them too. Under the nose. Maybe they're having a hard time. Under the mouth. Maybe they're insecure. Collarbones. Maybe they're just projecting. Under the arms. But it's none of my business. Top of the head. It's none of my business. Eyebrow points. I am love and I am loved. Sides of the eyes. I am love and I am loved. Under the eyes. It is safe for me to feel loved. Under the nose. It is safe for me to release judgment. Under the mouth. It is safe for me to release fear. Collarbones. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Under the arms. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Top of the head. It's not my stuff. Eyebrow points. So I send it back to where it came from. Sides of the eyes. I send it back with love. Under the eyes. I am safe, and it is safe to be safe. Under the nose. I am safe, and it is safe to be safe. Under the mouth. I am safe, and it is safe to be safe. Collarbones. And my life keeps getting better. Under the arms. The more I love me, the better my life gets. Top of the head. The more I love me, the better it gets. Eyebrow points. The more I love me, the better it gets. Sides of the eyes. The more I love me, the better it gets. Under the eyes. And it feels good to feel good. Whew. Under the nose. It feels good to release judgment. Under the mouth. I feel free from judgment. Collarbones. Free from judgment of myself and judgment of others. Under the arms. Free from their judgment of me. Top of the heads. I release it all. Eyebrow points. I release it all. Sides of the eyes. I release it all. Under the eyes. I release it all. Under the nose. And I am free. Under the mouth. I am free. Collarbones. I am free. Sides of the eyes. And under the arms. I'm floating. And for this, we are so grateful. Top of the head. And for this, we are so grateful. Eyebrow points. And for this, we are so very grateful. Whew. And for this, we are so very grateful. John, thank you for all of the positive comments. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Goddess Denise. Thank you, Goddess Aletha. Whew. And for this, we are so very grateful. Sawubona, my friends. And that means we see you. Yes, yes for freedom. Yes for freedom from judgment. Yes, yes, yes